Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we got a story to tell you today, but thank you to everyone out there drinking Work Life coffee. We appreciate that, and I think the company appreciates it more. We just think it's cool that you guys want it. If you want to order 4 bags and get the 4th one free of Night Shift Coffee, go to the website, nightshiftcoffee.com, and use the code
Crockers.
CROCKERS.
Wow.
There you go.
We're doing really good.
There you go. We don't get paid for this. We just like the coffee. And we talk about it, and they send us coffee. And we're pumped with that.
I mean, that's the best thing ever.
Now, money's better, but...
No, free coffee. I'll take it.
That's technically money. We don't have to buy it, so that's technically like they're giving us money to buy coffee.
Yeah.
So, it's a great trade-off. So we haven't posted in a couple days. We've been doing a lot. We've been racking our brains. We've been taking care of stuff behind the scenes that means nothing to a lot of people. More so the house in town, doing stuff there, all of that. But this is later in the day. We filmed this the day before, clearly. But we just had a lot of you guys know, I've already talked about it. I'm not going to rant about it or nothing. A lot of people freaked out about concrete and us doing the pad and us doing everything ourselves. So, the guy that actually delivered the dirt gave us a number to a concrete guy, and we'd already talked to other concrete people and got quotes and what they were going to need and this and that. Well, we got the guy to come out, and he is a character in a great way.
Just left.
He just left 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he is the most happy-go-lucky, chipper guy. He is... I asked him questions to learn, and I also asked questions to see if he knew what he was talking about. I only know so much, but you can... How quickly someone answers and what they say, you can tell if they know what they're talking about. And this guy's been doing concrete for 40 years, and his dad was a contractor, his kids are contractors, and he's done slabs, multiple states, he's done all sorts of different things, and he looked at what we did, and he said, okay, we'll need a little more dirt. He's going to come out, and he's able to do some dirt work and do all that, and he said the type of dirt we have is great, especially for around here, especially the dirt we already have locally on our property is great. It doesn't, it's not going to hold water. You guys know whenever we film and it's raining, it is flooded. And then 30 seconds later, after it's raining, it is gone. And it's able to wash the water out easy. It's not going to hold pockets. It's not going to be bad. It's able to, it's good. It's sandy loam, and it's great dirt from what I've Googled. I literally Googled what is the best dirt for foundation in Oklahoma, and it says loam. Literally, sandy loam is the best, is what it says. There are different opinions for different things. People use different whatever, but from what this guy's telling us, and he's done a lot, we're set. We may need more dirt, but we're set. So he's gonna start on that pretty soon, and he gave us a quote. I asked him a million questions. He answered every question. He was super excited. He was pumped about the grain bin. Very pumped. He was a little disappointed that we haven't worked on the inside. He thought he was going to get to see a finished out house in there. But we talked to him about multiple things, and
we're going to trade Lambo for...
That was brought up.
No, I'm just kidding.
We offered it.
He said, you can tell he's like us, gets distracted and look and be like, is that a Highland?
Yeah. And he's like, ooh. And we're like, yeah, we'll trade you for the concrete work. And
just joking.
Yeah. But I would have. Yeah, so you guys know that our original plan was to put it on the deck like we did. And we did. And the deck was perfectly fine, and it still is perfectly fine. Our whole thing is, if we want to add on, it's going to be harder to add on a deck, because then you have to build the deck out and then do all that. And on a slab, it's stronger. The deck will actually be utilized for an outdoor area. We've talked about all that. Nothing's going to waste. And he gave us a quote, which I'm very happy with. He's actually the cheapest one of all of them. And I think it's because he's local and it's just easier for him to do it. And it's really, he actually came here and looked and gave us a quote. Everyone else was just on the phone, so they're just kind of guessing. He told us he'll have to do a little bit of dirt work on it. You know, how he's going to do the footers, put the plastic down, the vapor barrier, the rebar. We will have to do our own rough plumbing. We can hire it out, we can do it ourselves, whatever. But he won't do that, but he'll do everything else. And you guys know that we've changed plans. No one knows what we're doing. People have started to assume what we're doing. We have told y'all clearly we are moving the bin. We do want it where we can add on. We want it to where we're comfortable quicker. We want it where it's going to be the best version of what we want. We're not going to full-blown tell everybody what we're doing. Not because we're trying to keep secrets. It's just better sometimes when you don't tell people everything. Because if you do have to change your mind, then it's a big ordeal. We've learned that. Just when I even spitball, like, I would love to do concrete on my own. And even this guy was like, well, why don't you just do it yourself? And I was like, well, I'm a little nervous. He's like, you can do it. He's like, if you want, I'll just come watch you and I'll help you out. But you can do it. He's like, you know, and I just was like, it's our home. I don't want to do this myself. And then he started asking us about the barn. He's like, dude, y'all built that barn good. He said he built one. He's like, but y'all's is way nicer. He said, well, are y'all going to put concrete in that? I said, yeah, eventually. And he's like, all right, well, I'll tell you this. I'll help you out. I'll watch. I'll even loan you some tools. And I'll show you how to pour the inside of that. And like, you can do it yourself. So it is funny that most people were like, you're an idiot, just do it yourself, don't do it yourself, you're stupid.
And then the expert's like, yeah.
Yeah, the expert's like, yeah, why don't you just do it yourself?
Yeah.
So, and then he knew the way my brain works so well. He's like, just every way I talk and explain and how I can vision everything in my head and this and that, he's like, that's how he is. Personality-wise, I think we might be a little different. Danielle probably thinks we're a lot alike.
Oh, that's going to be you and...
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But he's already cool with us filming all that stuff. He'll probably, just from the hour talk we had with him, he'll probably talk to the camera and explain what he's doing, why he's doing it, and everything.
Love him.
He is a character, but at least it seems like he knows what he's doing. From asking him questions, and he was very nice about answering every question.
And then also, that's very important, he seems like a very honest businessman.
Oh, yeah, he said, I will not take any money up front. He said, you will not pay me until the first day is done of the dirt work, and then you can pay a deposit, but I only want a little bit of it.
Not even
just
half.
Just stay honest with one another, and then when it's done, pay the rest. And that was one of our biggest things was, we don't know who any of these companies are. What if they try to scam us? What if they want half up front? I don't know if you guys know how much a slab costs, but you're talking thousands. And what if you pay someone half and you pay someone $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and then they just leave? How do you know? Even if they write a contract, they can. There's so many scammers, so many bad business people, and this guy just seemed honest. And it was a reference from someone else, and so it feels good. I feel after that, I feel very confident that we're going to be working with the right person, and we'll get the final product of what we need. Even though some people watching will say, you should have done it this way, you should have done that. And I asked him all these questions that you guys were saying we should have known better and we should have done, because y'all, not y'all, but those people were saying that. And he's like, no, maybe if you live in this area or that area, and or if you do this or do that, but here, this is what you need. This is, and I was just like, can you tell the people in the video that, you know,
I told them I'll bring them up a podium.
Yeah, and we'll let them talk.
I'll have a little press conference.
Yeah, we'll ask them the questions not you guys, but the people who were talking trash, and that guy be like, nope. It would be the highlight of my day if we did that.
And it would be entertaining too.
You guys would love it. He would be a guy you get on a podcast and you could just watch the entire thing no matter how long it was.
Oh.
He was great.
Yeah.
But
he just looked over at me. He's like, "You smile a lot."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You're making me smile."
Yeah. I was, or he was.
He was.
Baby, I'm just as you said. That we're a lot, and then how come he make you smile and I can't make you smile?
Baby, he was funny.
You know, I'm not. I'm gonna bury you under that concrete.
What?
Yeah, you be talking trash like that.
That escalated so quickly.
It needs to be to keep you in line.
What?
I'm way funnier than that guy. He was pretty funny, but I'm equally as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, we talked to the pro, and it's a go. And we're going to get a slab built. And I know a lot of people have said this, and it's a lot easier for someone on the internet to say this. It's even easier for me to tell other people this. But it is hard not to read comments and let the bad ones get to you. It is hard to not talk about it. It is hard to just ignore and all the stuff. Does it bother us to the extent of like it's going to ruin our day? No. But you have to read through every comment to even see the good comments. And you have to start reading the comment to see if it's a good comment or not. And we want to read your comments. We want to have interaction. At one point, there were a lot of channels that didn't have channels like this where you just sit and talk. And this was our way of kind of communicating with y'all. Y'all comment. We have something to talk about back to you guys. You guys are asking questions or concerns, and we talk back. And it really wasn't a normal routine for channels to do that. So we actually like reading the comments. And unfortunately, again, to read the good comments, you have to also read bad comments to figure out what's a good and bad comment. And so we do want to try to focus on the positive. But when it comes to a lot of concerns or stuff like that where people are saying we're doing it wrong, we're probably going to talk about it. But we don't want people to think that's what we're obsessing over or anything. But I guess what I'm getting at is if anyone out there watches, which most of y'all do on here, and you actually care about us and you support us and you want to see us comfortable and you want to see if we can have kids for it to be comfortable and to be ready and prepared and to have a good solid house and what we want and everything, stick around and just always know there's a plan. Even if it may not make sense in the beginning, in the end, I'm pumped for this build. So excited because it's going to be a dream come true. It's going to be 10 times better than what we would have done on this deck.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For sure. And you just have to stick around. And if you've been around, trust the process. We're not quitting. We're not giving up on anything. We're just changing it to make it better. We're never going to downgrade. We're going to upgrade. And you guys will absolutely love what we're doing. We're just not going to fully try to explain it at the beginning. It's going to be one of those where you'll find out as we go. And just remember, trust the process. And you guys are going to love it, fall in love with it. And again, I'm so excited for this. Mm-hmm. I'm pumped. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. There will be concerns. There will be questions, and we'll try to answer them as time goes on. But as of right now, y'all know that we started working on a dirt pad, a foundation. And within, I would say, just because the concrete guy's got some jobs to do, and then he'll be coming out. I think next week, you guys are going to see him out here working. Mm-hmm. But until then, we're going to do everything we can to make it easier on their part, which will, in return, cost less money for us. The more we do on our own, that's why we got dirt put in. That's why we try to do dirt work. That's why we try to take the stumps out. We try to do all that. It saves us money because we're not having to hire out all the stuff. So, trust the process. Just trust and believe. We have gone over every possibility you could think of, and it's going to truly be a phenomenal house when we're done. May not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you guys were pumped about what was going to be done on the deck, you guys are going to absolutely love what we're going to do, and I'm over the top excited.
Oh, yeah.
And then our neighbors down the way, the 40 acres we were trying to buy a long time ago, they ended up buying it. They just got a shipping container put out there, and I rode dirt bike down there, and I didn't know they were going to be out there, but I ended up talking to them, and they told us where they got it and how much they got it for, and I just tell you right now, it's not to live in. We want it for an outdoor area. I'm not even going to call it an outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
Outdoor hangout area with minimal work to it. That will be coming soon as well, as soon as the grain bin is off the deck. And so, not next week or nothing like that, but it's all, we're figuring it all out. We know how much everything's going to cost, roughly, and we have a rough estimate of how long it's going to take to do it all. And starting this week, you'll see progress, and starting next week, you'll really see progress. And when that slab is poured, it's game on. And I think you guys are going to be pumped if you trust the process. And if you don't, stick around, talk trash, I don't care. Either way, we're pumped. So, and then also...
Super pumped?
I'm super pumped, but I'm more super pumped about this. This doesn't mean a lot to some people, but it's super, super pumped for us. Tomorrow, we get our 2-person tent for our 4Runner.
I don't think they don't even know.
No. Our original 4Runner that is drivable and working great now.
The old 91?
It could be better.
Yeah, the old 91 Furiosa.
We've been driving it around. Works great.
She's in business.
Oh, yeah. And we have the rooftop tent that fits that vehicle better. Coming tomorrow.
So.
And we've been working on a project that's been behind you in the background of stuff.
Well, one of these days, so we need to do a Crocker video over the 4-person rooftop tent that you saw.
Yes.
When we went to Colorado.
And when we do that, it'll show what and why we're doing it. And then right after that, we'll be taking a trip, which I think you guys, it's a trip you all want us to take. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
A lot coming, trust the process. That's the main thing. That's going to be the title. Oh. A lot is coming, trust the process.
There we go.
0 views. Bad views, not good, not huge.
Not good?
Yeah, but when we're just giving you normal titles, people don't like to watch. So I might clickbait, I might lie. I'm lying right now. I might change the title up.
What are you going to title?
You will never believe... What was the original title I said? You will never believe what process we're about to take. I don't know. I'll come up with something like that, but
y'all like a never believe.
People do on the internet. I don't know why.
You like a.
They're like not believe what? Yeah. I gotta watch.
You'll never believe this, or Jason. You guys like a surprise too. Surprising the title.
Surprising you.
Yeah.
Crocker Life.
Yeah.
Crocker Life videos are always good when it's a surprise. There always will be a surprise, but y'all really click on it when it's a surprise for Danielle, or at least it used to be that way.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
Yeah. But anywho, hopefully you guys have a great day. Again, our day's already been going. We filmed it yesterday, and that when you are watching this, and Concrete Guy is booked. We're ready to go. We got the payment, the amount it's going to be, the time frame, and from now until he gets here, we're going to be working on it, getting everything good.
It's going to be in stages, too.
Yes. But it'll all make sense. And it'll all be in the right stage at the right time. That way, we're not throwing all our money in at just one time. We were both raised, have money for a rainy day. Because what if tomorrow something crazy happens and you need that money for something? We're going to do it in steps, and it's going to be, I think, we're doing it in the right way. We've gone over every possibility, and I think it's going to be good. So,
there you go.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all sticking around, even though we didn't post for a couple days. And I think you guys always know at this point, we just got stuff going on behind the scenes. And so, appreciate y'all. Hopefully you have a great day, and trust the process. That's all I got to say. All right, guys. Bye.